Hello guys, hope you're all doing well. Today we are flying out the Mosquito FB Mark IV, I believe it's called, or the Mozzie, or the Skeeto, whatever you want to call it. I've called all of these things in the past, but I've never actually used it until very recently. And my god, is it a fun plane to fly. So this is the one with the 6-pounder tank cannon, which is what you're seeing right here. It's got a lot of lead, got a lot of drop on it. This is my second or third time even trying it out, but it is fun to use. This is probably my favorite plane right now. And we're using it with the rate of fire increase, the 6-pounder cannon, and now I have the 4,000 pound bomb unlocked, but I don't think I had it at the time in this gameplay. But we still do quite well regardless, and have a lot of fun with this cannon. So there is no live commentary over this gameplay, unfortunately, but what I will do is I will talk through what I'm doing, and I'll just talk about what I like about this plane. So it has a lot of advantages, and obviously it has some stuff that's not so good about it either. So we'll start with the good stuff. So this cannon is great fun. It might not be the best way to run it. You can run this plane with bombs and rockets, and it can one pass any tank, obviously. However, just don't think that's fun. I like the big tank cannon more. It's a lot more fun to use this cannon, and it can one strafe almost any tank if you go from the long enough distance and you actually hit all your shots. So as you see this gameplay progresses, I will get better at aiming the cannon. Another thing that's really good about this plane is the guns on it. They're very accurate and they do a lot of damage. So these cannons, sorry, they are the, I believe, 303s, and you get 4 of them, I think, yeah, 4 303s, but you can get the rate of fire increase. So they're just super accurate and they shoot really fast. If you get behind a plane with these things, you should have no problem taking that out. Now, onto a negative real quick. The cannon actually is not effective against planes. You'd think it would be a tank cannon, right? And the thing is, it should be. You hit planes with it, but it does no damage. Almost every single shot, probably 90% of my shots I hit on planes with this cannon, just won't register. And I don't know what that's about, and even if you do actually end up hitting one, it does very little damage. So this thing really is not that ideal to be using against planes, unfortunately. It'd be cool if you could hit some nice tank cannon shots against planes, but that just isn't the case with this thing. However, back to positives, you will notice how fast this thing is, and it's a positive and negative really. So when you're strafing, you want to be slower, but this thing just fucking hauls ass. Like, it just gets going really quick. Even if I hold the brakes the entire time, it's still going to pick up so much speed. It's hard to keep on the target, and it's absolutely ridiculous. However, if you are running back for a resupply, or you're running from a plane or whatever, then it's kind of nice. It's just really fast. It also handles quite nice for a plane of its size. You'd be surprised. You can get the crosshair moving quite quickly. You can switch targets around fairly easily. It is a very, very good plane in that way. So I do like the Mozzie in way more ways than I don't like the Mozzie. Now, what I haven't tried yet is that 4,000 pound bomb. Let me know if you guys think it's that good. By the time this video comes out, odds are I will have actually got the chance to place in Battlefield, and I've used the 4,000 pound bomb by then, hopefully. But if not, let me know what you think of it, and hopefully I find it fun. And what you just saw there is the combo, the Wombo combo, as I'm going to call it. So what I do is I hit them with the cannon, and if it doesn't kill them, I just switch straight to my 303s and just beam them down, just hose them down with 303s. It's really, really satisfying to do that. You could even just shoot a cannon round, then switch to 303s, spray, then switch back. You could repeat that over and over again. That is a cool combo to use, and I wish it worked against planes. So yeah, we're trying to hit that guy with the Wombo. Unfortunately, he goes the other direction, and this plane is not snappy enough to correct like that. You can't really snap back, you can't follow someone's strafes very easily. That's what I'm trying to say. The rudder's not strong enough. Now, if you do line up a tank like this, though, you can hit plenty of shots. We do see this truck here. Managed to hit the first shot on that. Get that out of the way. And the Mozzie is just so fun for that kind of stuff. I love killing transports with it. Way more than killing tanks, surprisingly. And yeah, there's a plane there. I would go for it if the cannons actually did any damage, but they don't, so I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to go back for the tank, see if I can hit some shells into that. Hit 80 damage, not too bad for one pass. That wasn't really executed perfectly. I mean, I hit all my shots, but it wasn't from very far away. Just going to turn around on that tank and see if we can get him gone. Line him up, bang, bang, and he's gone. So yeah, the Mozzie is quite good at just killing a tank like that. It's very, very good when you could just see a tank sitting still or not moving much, and you just go for it. And now what you just saw me do there was I just dropped my bombs so that it doesn't reload them split apart. So if you reload your bombs and you've only used one or something, it will make you use that one bomb and it'll reload the rest of them. It's so stupid. I don't know why it does that. It should give you an option to reload, but that isn't the case with dice. So unfortunately, we don't get to do that. Hit that guy with the Wombo, and we're going to keep flying. The Mozzie Classic, just too easy. And speaking of too easy, I'd say this plane is way too easy to use against the German variant. For some reason, the German variant, I was very disappointed when I used it. The Ju-88C, it turns slower, and it has a cannon which isn't really as effective. Sure, it's a bigger cannon, but it just can't compete in the dogfight with the mighty Mozzie. And we did just get tank shelled there. We're a massive target, so I was expecting it to happen eventually. And here I'm just lobbing in shells against these infantries. It's so fun just to one-tap people with this. It must be so annoying to die to, but for me in the plane, it is a great time just one-banging people with the giant tank gun. Really can't complain about that. Here we see a little Panzer. Is that 38T? Can't see on Premiere right now. I think it's a Panzer 38T. And we almost kill it in that one pass. I should have just stuck down a little bit more with the cannons and got a bit closer to the ground, but I didn't want to. I'm just going to turn around, kill him next pass. Should be easy enough. Don't know where he is. Somewhere in that smoke cloud. End up just going for the Tiger instead, since I know I can get good damage on it. And I've got to kill them all eventually. It doesn't really matter. We see a friendly next to the AA, so I'm not too worried there. Again, the Mozzie, it can take a really quite good beating from the AAs. I do think you get the reinforced wings. Correct me if you're wrong, or if I'm wrong, sorry. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I get those, and that just keeps me a little bit safer from the Flakpanzers and Flaks. Now, unfortunately with this plane, there is one massive counter, and you're just not going to be able to do anything against it, and that is the G2 and the G6. If a good pilot in the G2 or G6 ends up on the other team, you literally can't win. You have no rear gun, you're just a slower turning, massive target, and you're going to get destroyed. There's nothing you can do about it, and it's just unfortunate. That is how it is though, and the main counter to this is just having a wingman with you. If you have a friend flying with you and you're on the Mozzie and he's in like a VA, you can totally tear a team apart. Especially if you use the VB actually, he can strafe tanks as well, and that'd be really, really effective. And here we see the AA shooting at me, and I'm going to be going for one of my first AA kills in the Mozzie. I haven't really used the cannons much against AA, I was just bombing it prior, but I want to see how these cannons go. Shoot one, shoot two, and the second shot kills him. That's quite impressive, really. Good performance from the plane. And I'm going to go for some bombs here. And get the tank. Nice. And hopefully the 4,000 pound bomb is going to help us kill tanks like that more often. Because with this bomb, you have to kind of pitch down as you're using it to make sure they all hit. With the 4,000 pound bomb, you only have to hit one bomb, or you miss one bomb. So it is, you know, high risk, high reward. And hopefully that ends up helping us out once we unlock it. However, I don't have it on the plane right now. I mean, it is unlocked, but I haven't used it yet, so can't wait to go back into the game and use this Mozzie. I've had a pretty busy New Year's, so wasn't really able to play much since really Christmas, and I just played my first few matches today. Got some more gameplay to upload, but the Mozzie is something I'm going to be showing you guys right now. This game was played a few weeks ago, and not a few weeks ago, maybe a week ago, I don't know, a while ago. So, I haven't had much contestation in the air. Contestation? I don't know. I haven't had many people contesting me in the air yet. And that's very, very fortunate because I don't have any wingmans on right now. And that's what you want in the Mozzie. The good thing about Panzerstorm though is that almost everyone wants to just bomb tanks. So we had Ju-88s on the other team and we had Mozzies on our team. And we were just all having a good time. This is a great match to be in the Mozzie. And I get really close to the ground there, but I know I can get another kill. And I'm not going to go pursue that plane because I don't have cannons that will actually kill him. Sure, the 303s will do the job just fine, but I can't be screwed leading them. I just wanted to keep using this massive tank cannon. I came to this match just to use the tank cannon really, and that's what I'm going to do. Also, if he's a good pilot and I pick a fight with him, he's going to kill me. Because the Mozzie can be outflown very, very easily. All he'd have to do is he'd have to just turn around in circles and I can't follow him. And if he just holds down his space bar, he wins. It's as simple as that. Quite silly. I thought that was a live tank, but it wasn't. What's over there is actually a live tank, but he's behind the church. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double back and go for any of the tanks I can see. 11 cannon rounds means I can kill pretty much anything. Each one does about 20 damage, I believe. So 30, 60, 90. Oh, he uses auto repair. He survived that. So against the 38T, it seems that you do 30 damage a shot. Against the big tanks, it's about 20 damage a shot. So if you can get in 5 cannon rounds, you have enough to kill a tank, which is really good. End up getting 38T there with the bombs. Good to be able to use those. And they're not the most effective with splash damage, but if you hit them direct, they'll do a lot. It's not like the bombs in the Pacific where if you hit them directly, it's gonna kill them almost instantly. Not really much to talk about though here. It's a pretty straightforward match, and all I'm really doing is I'm just flying back and strafing things with the big cannons. You know, looking at the infantry here. See a couple guys. Surprised I didn't get the second guy there, but it is what it is. And I don't mind flying close to trees. As long as your main fuselage doesn't hit the tree, you're alright. If your wings hit trees, that just means that you're going to get a wing damage, and that's absolutely fine. It doesn't really affect me much in the bombers or the fighters. Getting altitude again, just looking for tanks really. I wish I had more tanks to shoot at here. There's one, there's two. We're happy now. We've got some targets to shoot at. That's always what you want in the Mozzie, and Panzerstorm is a great map at providing those targets, getting you plenty of stuff to shoot at pretty much at all times. So looking back towards the grounds, 38T should be a kill. Didn't use my bombs there. Should have used my bombs there. That would have killed him. I'm surprised I didn't kill him there because that was 90 damage, and all the friendly tank had to do was hit him once pretty much anywhere. He didn't do that, but that's okay. So go for that. Thought it was a tank, but that's actually him there. Bang. Get that tank down, and now we're going to turn back around and try to clean up the rest of them. I believe there was a Panzer IV there as well. Here we go. Tiger, not exactly the target you want. They're quite tanky. Hit almost all the damage we need to kill him. Now we just need to turn around and finish the job. Or maybe a friendly will do it, you never know really. But we're going to turn around regardless and see if we can just get that Tiger out of the way whilst he's low. 1, 2, 3, 4th should do it. There we go. Tigers are so tanky, but you can get them down pretty easy. Nothing they can really do to you either as long as you stay high enough. So it's a pretty low risk kind of situation. So looking for infantry here. Thought there was going to be a tank, but I didn't see one. I did see infantry, so I just got that one tap on my friend there, Neuro. I know him. Unfortunately, I think he was in Discord as well. Just making fun of him whilst I just get him with pathetic plane kills. He was using a tank as well earlier this game, and we just do see this transport. Transports are one-tap kills. They're very, very easy to get, so I don't see why I wouldn't just get that free one-tap kill. And every time I fly the Mozzie, I don't really have flawless games in it. Things just happen to me in it, and that's alright by me. I don't really care. It's a big plane. It's not good at dogfighting. It's going to die here and there. But it doesn't matter if you're dying when you're having fun in this plane. It's just so much fun to use. It's not really a big worry for me. Plane comes and contests me. Gonna see if we can use our hopefully superior dogfighting skills to overcome the disadvantage I'm naturally put into. And he flies away. And I'm gonna see if I can hit him with 303s. And look at how accurate they are. Sure, it's a bit clunky to aim them with the big plane, but he just gets absolutely beamed down. Very low health now. We should just be able to turn around and finish him off. Not sure how I'm catching him here. 303s, come on. A little bit more, bang. And he's out the sky. So the 303 is pretty effective. And we see the Flakpanzer here. The first time they've brought one out, they're going to bring out a few Flakpanzers this match. And I'm just going to test myself here. I'm going to see if I can just turn around and just 1v1 it. That's what I'm going for. So I have my bombs out here. I'm not sure why I'm using these. I should just go with the cannons, which is what I found out later. But we try the bombs, and then we try the cannons after. Hit him once, and the bombs hit for like barely anything. We just scraped the ground there. But it looks like we're doing 25 damage a shot on a Flakpanzer, which is very respectable. 25 means we're going to be doing a 4-hit kill, unless he uses auto repair, and that means probably a 5-hit. So we're ready to hit those 4 shots there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The third one actually did it because he didn't repair it all, and that was just easy enough. We killed him from actually a very long range, surprisingly, and it just shows how strong this thing really is. The AA can't actually fight you very well. Sure, if they're always looking at you, then they might be able to at least deter you, but otherwise I think the big Mozzie is good enough. And here we're getting good at leading the cannons finally. Able to just one past that tank, nice and clean, and there is another tiger coming out of spawn. I'm going to make sure I get even more distance, and what I should be doing is flying at a flatter angle so I go slower. I haven't actually picked that up at the time of this game, unfortunately, so we're still just doing fairly high, fast strafes. But what I do need to do is just strafe at a flatter angle. So I'm just going to cut forward a bit, tank doesn't end up dying. Another Flakpanzer here, and I'm just going to test myself. I don't really care. I'm just going to turn right back at him and try to kill him. Never mind, no I'm not. I'm just going to kill that Panzer 4, whatever it is. Get him down. This guy shot me down before. And we get AA. That's alright though. I don't care about dying when I'm having fun in this plane, and I'm pretty much always having fun in this thing. It's such a cool thing to fly around. And we're just spamming into smoke, getting free kills. Absolutely stupid, but it is fun to use, I'll admit. And there's an AA here, so this is the thing I was thinking about before. We're just gonna get a bit of distance, turn straight back around. We know we have a 4-hit kill in our bag, so all I have to do is just line him up and hold my mouse down enough to get 4-hit kills. Now what a friend of mine gave me a tip with this plane, it shoots full auto, so you just have to hold it down, you don't have to click every time. Just hold the mouse down and it'll do it for you. And we get the Flakpanzer, easy as that. Turning back around here, we see a guy standing still and a few guys around the main objectives. Just going to use my bombs against those. And I hit that plane with a tank shell, I believe. Was it a hit? I think it was. Yeah, but it dusted, of course, so I'm not going to bother going for it. I don't really try to fight fighters, I just kind of leave them. No real point. Hit him twice, then going for the bombs. That's the kind of kill where I think the 4,000 pounder will allow me to get it more often. But we ended up dying there. I forget what killed me. Maybe it was an enemy plane or something, but we ended up just getting right back into it. That's my 3rd death of the game. And that's fine. I just don't care. I'm having a good time with this plane, and I'll get it to the point eventually where hopefully I can go flawless every match. But at the moment, I'm just dying all the time, and it's a fun plane to fly. If I was a real tryhard, I'd just be using the VB and I'd just dogfight and shoot from far away. But I just don't see the point. I'm having too much fun in the Mozzie, and I'm not going to leave it. Get a tank there, just gonna turn back around. Pretty straightforward stuff, really. That's such a satisfying kill when you shoot and then you switch targets, and before you've even actually got the first kill, you're shooting the second one, and then the first kill rolls in. It's just a satisfying moment. Just want to pair up a little bit before I go back for, I think it was a tank on that objective. So if I can find one of those, that'd be nice. Don't know where he went. Just see one kill, again, just shoot and then switch targets. That's so satisfying. Then I see a transport on my way out. Gotta keep my speed up. So what I was talking about before, the Mozzie is very fast. And we're gonna exit the fight like that. It is cool though, that was just 2 one-taps there. Just see a guy out in the distance, bang. See a transport, bang. That's the cool thing about this plane. It's just like, very, very consistent one-taps on things. And as I've got better with it, I've had to use the Wombo combo less. Of course, if I don't hit it directly, then I'll just go for the Wombo. And here comes the kills. Just going in right now. It's so fun to fly this plane when you're getting like all these when everything's in your crosshairs in this plane. It's just a good feeling because you know you have the power behind you to actually kill them all. And supposedly the 4,000 pound bomb is actually like a nuke, like it kills so many people. So when I get that, I hope to try it out and see how good it really is. And there's just 2 dusts on the bomber. I decided to shoot at it to see if my luck was good, but sure enough, the 99% dust rate on these 6-pounder cannons is going to stop me from getting any kills there. He got very lucky, you know, he should have died there, but he didn't. And we're just getting good at these one-tap kills at this stage, pretty consistent with it. Just see someone, tap them, next target, tap them. It's pretty easy to do. See a tank there, just gonna try get my 5 shots in him. That's all I need. I think there was only 4 there, but usually it is a 5-shot kill for a Panzer 4. And we're just gonna go repair. When you have less than probably 5 shots, you want to repair with this plane just because you can't really kill anything with less than 5 shots. You can kill a Panzer 4, or the Panzer 38, sorry, but the most common is the Panzer 4, and if you assume that you might miss a shot or might not do full damage, then that's the kill you're not going to get. Trying to leave these shots long range. There's no cooldown for these cannons. Just keep spamming them. And gonna get hit a lot by an AA. Doesn't really matter that much. Just for us to turn around and look towards the tank. I see a guy next to the tank, just gonna switch targets for him. Hopefully those bombs kill him, but again, these bombs have not impressed me so far. I'm looking forward to trying out the 4,000 pounder, so I can just focus on hitting one bomb and that's it. One and done. Get the tank gone. That's what I want to see. There's off my exit there, just find another kill. Getting quite proficient with his Mozzie at this stage. At the start of the round I was really quite shaky with it, but now I'm starting to figure out, okay, this is how many shots I need to kill a tank. This is how I kill infantry, this is how much I have to lead. All these things you want to worry about with the Mozzie. I haven't quite put much thought into the kind of angle I'm attacking at, but I'm now gonna start strafing at a flat angle, and I think I'm doing that here, and finally just starting to pick up the tricks of the trade when it comes to flying the Mozzie. And here we're just looking for infantry targets and air targets and ground targets. More just, you know, infantry and then tanks, but we see some infantry on this flag, so I'm just trying to find it again. There's a guy. Any more? Bang. Another one. And that's the cool thing about this plane. You don't need much time on target to get a kill. And we're just going to go back and repair here since we're on low health. There isn't much time you invest in going to repair with this plane since it is just so fast. And our team will lose this match despite my efforts. I don't do that much. I mean, I think I went like almost 70-3. But I could have done more. Probably could have killed more tanks if I had 4,000 pound bombs. But when it comes down to it, infantry are the force that win matches. It's not tanks, it's not really planes, it is infantry that will win most of the time. And probably in order, infantry wins, then maybe tanks second, and then planes third. Planes really don't do that much, especially in European theatre. In Pacific theatre, you do win a lot more due to your aircraft, but here it's just not the case, right? So this is pretty much just the best of the best. Like, I don't think there's many planes on the European theatre that really top this one. It's just the most fun. We have a Flakpanzer there again. I don't mind. Flakpanzers just don't scare me. But I don't really need to go for it either because I have this closer target. But he ends up rustling my jimmies a little bit. So we're going to have to go repair. And hopefully I have enough time to kill Flakpanzer, but that's just not going to be the case. And that's going to be the end of the game. Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Bit of a all over the place commentary when it comes to the Mozzie since I just don't know what I'm doing with it. I just decided to fly it out one day. I've maxed it out finally, and I look forward to actually trying it out more. Anyways, you know, hope you all enjoyed. If you liked the video, like it. If you disliked it, do that then, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.